of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo. Christ or
Happy day and good evening to all viewers that is tuning into INCRadio Micronesia. I am Sister Arlene Malikton from the local congregation of Guam. And tonight we have such an awesome topic because it's so dear to our hearts. It's all about food, of course. And with our topic this evening, it's all about Chamorro Cuisine. So if you have not heard what is Cuisine, uh, please tune into our broadcast this evening because we are going to talk about it. So, Chamorro Cuisine is here found in the district of, not in the district, but in the island of Guam and in the island of Saipan. We are in the district of Micronesia. So, if you have tried it, please join us in our conversation this evening and also on the YouTube chat where questions will be posed. And we would love to hear what you would have to say about Chamorro food here in Guam or here in the island of Saipan. But of course, with me is joining me is Sister Marisol, one of my crew members, Sister Marisol.
Hello, everyone, and half a day. I'm Sister Marisol Soria from the local congregation of Apra Heights, and I'm so excited to talk about Chamorro cuisine today because I have definitely fallen in love with it since moving here to Guam.
That's right. You have only been here for how long already?
A year as of this week.
A year. Wow. Okay. So, perfect topic because with you, fresh new eyes, fresh taste buds, right? But I'm sure your husband, shout out to your brother Neil, he is also from this area, right?
Yes, he grew up eating Chamorro cuisine just as much as Filipino cuisine.
Have you tried it a little bit before you moved to Guam?
Honestly, before moving to Guam, the only Chamorro cuisine I had was chicken kelaguen and red rice.
Before moving to
Yes.
Guam. Okay.
But
so-
my taste buds have been exposed to much, much more Chamorro cuisine since moving here.
Yes, I noticed that about you, Sister Marisol, because you love to go out and try new things. And you're so open to that, which I really love about her too. And all of us here we love food.
Yes.
And a great way to try the different flavors of the islands.
Definitely. And, sharing new foods is another shared experience that helps bring people closer together too, forming those memories and linking it with the taste, making it stronger bonds in the brain.
That's true. And you get to bond over other people's preference as well.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
So now we're talking about food. I hope we're not getting all our audience and all our viewers
I hope everyone ate dinner
hungry, right?
already.
Yeah. Did you eat dinner?
I did.
Okay, good. Well, I didn't. So I hope I'm not too hungry when we talk about this, right? So Chamorro food. Let's talk about it, Sister Marisol, because
Yes.
first of all, you had mentioned two dishes, but what is your favorite so far?
I think my favorite one so far is actually Tinaktak. Yeah.
Tinaktak. Can you describe it?
Okay,
what
so
it is?
for someone who hasn't tried it yet, Tinaktak, if you're more familiar with Filipino cuisine, it's very similar to like ginataang giniling. So
Yes.
it's basically like any stewed protein that you choose mixed with a vegetable, typically string beans.
Yes.
And then it's sauteed and then stewed in coconut milk and
That's true.
seasoned. And it's very, very good. And it's very comforting
Yes.
and filling.
And here on INCRadio Micronesia, right, we have done actually we were placed and done on showing how to make beef tinaktak.
Really?
Yeah, so a few years ago we were there in the INC Radio roadshow in California.
Mhm.
We were nominated for one of our food blogs, and that was it.
Oh, wow.
So, do you prefer beef? So, you like beef tinaktak? Is that what
I
you like?
do. I think, when I get to eat out, that's usually what I order because that's typically what it's made out of. But honestly, when I make it at home, I don't know if this will be like a little bit scandalous for me to switch it out. But for a healthy alternative, I use ground turkey.
Not, there's nothing wrong with that. I think you just want to be a little bit on the healthier
Yeah.
side, right? And it's true because if you do make beef tenactic, there is you'll see um, oil in it, right?
Mhm.
And if you want to reduce that, that's absolutely fine.
Yep.
I'm okay with it too.
Okay, good.
I haven't tried it, so you have to make sure you make me try it.
I would be happy to share
Okay.
it.
And you know what? For me, my favorite Chamorro food Teresa, I would always say this is my go-to
Mm.
chicken calabar.
Ooh, yes. Tried and true. My very, very first Chamorro dish, chicken calaguay
Right.
with the red rice.
With the red rice, it has to be paired with the red rice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Either that or some good manha tatisas.
Oh yes. To tease us, you said manha. What is manha?
So manha, correct me if I'm wrong, is coconut flour or ground coconut?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
ground coconut. Yeah,
Mhm.
here in the island of Guam, we love to eat a lot of our what the soil, what the forest, or what the
Yes.
jungle can give to us, which is like coconut.
All about the local produce here on island.
Yeah, so we try to do as much, even like taro too.
Yes,
They said
that's true.
that's a big staple here in the islands, not just in the island of Guam, but like particularly like in the federal states of Micronesia, like
Mm.
Pohnpei,
Mhm.
Chuuk, and even as far as Palau too, they love to eat
Mhm.
taro. So with that, chicken calaguin, it's almost like sisig if you were to kind of describe it.
The flavor profile is very similar with like the citrusy, spicy.
Right.
Yeah.
And what I like about my chicken calaguin is that it has to be like lemony.
Mm-hmm.
And some people like the chicken calaguin dry. I'm more of a it has to have like a moisture in it, like not too dry.
Mm-hmm.
But
Agreed.
the trick is lemon. You do have to put that lemon in there.
I like a good balance of the citrus and the spice,
Hmm.
but then it's, supported by that foundation flavor of the chicken.
I agree because it's a barbecue chicken.
Yes. And sisig typically, it's known for being served on a hot plate, crispy sometimes, right? So you need that oil. But the cool thing about Killiguen is that it's refreshing, it's still got that flavor profile of the spicy and citrus,
Right.
but it's way more refreshing because the chicken is grilled.
That's true. That
Yeah.
is so true. So if you ever try or come over to the island of Guam, that is chicken calaguin in a
So
nutshell. But there's also another thing. We also want to talk about why you believe Chamorro food can be different from other taste buds in the
Mm.
other in around the world.
I feel like Chamorro cuisine doesn't necessarily have like any new flavors, especially having grown up as a Filipino American.
Yes.
But what is unique about Chamorro cuisine is the way that it combines those flavors together. Like what we said about chicken killiguen, right?
Right.
It does introduce the spicy and the citrusy, but it puts it together in a way where the chicken is still the star and it does it in a different way.
It
Um,
is. It definitely is a star. Yes.
yeah, and bringing together, like, for example, with red rice, that's something I never would have thought of. I mean, we use achwete in other cuisines as well,
Yes.
or achoti as
A
they call it
choti.
here on
Yes.
island.
It's the red seeds.
Yes,
You
but
soak it in like water, so like the rice becomes red. So it's
yeah,
called red rice.
and it's used to help enhance the flavor of the rice, and it's really good.
Yeah, there's different ways on how to prepare red rice, and hopefully we get to show it here in INC Radio
One
because
day.
one day, maybe, yeah, just maybe. But yes, red rice is definitely a good one of the favorite foods here on Guam.
Definitely.
In also in the CNMI or where Saipan is at. How about um, how how about making it? What can you make? Samantha?
Ooh. So, as we mentioned, I do make tinaktak at home. That was one of the first things I made sure to learn how to make when I moved to Guam because
Yeah.
the first time I tried it, I fell in love with it. So I was like, I need to learn how to make this.
Of course.
Aside from that, as far as Chamorro cuisine that I can make, my husband and I, brother Neil, we love manha tatizas. So we
Yes.
moved here, as we said, about a year ago, and July's filled with celebration because of the history of Guam,
Yes,
right?
it's Guam
Yeah,
liberation.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so that was when, a lot of local food vendors were out. And
Mhm.
that's why we got to try so many different Chamorro cuisines so soon. And it's so hard to find manhatatizas when it's not that time of year,
Right.
especially
Exactly.
fresh ones, right? And so you have to learn how to make it at home if you want it.
That's true
Yeah.
because if you were to get it like at the store or store bought, but it's been made by somebody, right?
But it's been sitting there
But
for
it's
a
been
little
sitting
bit.
there for a
Yeah.
little bit, or it just runs out. You just cannot find it. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's great to learn how to make it.
Yes.
There's different calaguins out there, Simmer. So I'm not sure if you know that there's
That's
shrimp
true.
calaguin,
Mhm.
there's octopus
Ooh,
calaguin,
that sounds really good.
there's spam calaguin.
I think
Also,
there's also, is there like a
beef
beef
calaguin.
calaguin
Yes, there
too? Yeah.
is. And
Mhm.
people kind of like, how do you eat beef calaguin? And it is very cured with the lemon, and some people put vinegar just
Mhm.
to cure it, to cure the meat.
Yes.
But
That
of
makes
course,
sense.
yeah, it makes sense, right? And of course, it's all about the spiciness of
Mhm.
the pica in tomorrow means hot. It's really a great pair, like how you mentioned, the sweet, the salty, no, not sweet, the sour and the salty really mix well with beef calaguin. So that's a
Ooh,
good one.
that's one I haven't tried yet, so I definitely have to look out for that
There's
one.
a restaurant that has all of it.
Yes, let's go. It's
So
on the list.
yes, it's definitely on the list. We have to try that as well. What other foods can you make, Samantha?
As far as Chamorro cuisine, honestly, I think that's about it so far.
Nice.
What about you, Sister Arlene?
I can make red rice. I can make chicken calaguin, spam calaguin, beef calaguin. Oh, there's a lot. One thing we have not talked about is dessert.
Oh,
So I'm
yes.
gonna say I know how to make letiza.
That one is good. That one is good. I think if we were going to compare the
That's
creamy,
correct. There is cinnamon on
yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very creamy, and also the bottom is like a breading. The breading is pound cake. It's
Yes.
pound cake, so that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty good. It really absorbs the liquid
Mm-hmm.
ish, and then also of course there's still the solidified top part, which is the latiza, which is really
Yes.
good. Does take time to make it. There is a consistency that you have to have. So there is something we would love to try to do. Hopefully we can record how to make latiza.
Yes.
Here,
There's another dessert that I also really love when I
which
get to run into every so often here on island. It's a pikiki.
a piggy.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts as a dessert
It's
or
almost
maybe more like a light snack.
It's a nice snack, yeah. You can say that. It's also, I think, it's a fusion. I think it's also brought by Spaniards, but also Filipinos,
Mm,
right? We have a so here in the island of Guam and Saipan, we have a mixture of like different races, right? So we get
a lot of history.
influence
Mm-hmm.
by other flavors of other countries, and it
Yes.
all just intertwines. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, PEE, you could say yeah, tomorrow slash Spaniard slash Filipino. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. It's coconut, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
coconut and I think like sticky rice.
sticky
Is it
rice.
sticky rice? Yeah.
See, almost like suman.
Very
Like
similar. Very similar.
similar. Yes, I think you even have to grill it on the grill. Is
Mm-hmm.
that right?
Yeah, it's usually,
Like
whenever I find it, it always has, it's wrapped in a leaf
yeah,
and then it has sort of like the char marks from how it was cooked.
from the
Yeah.
yes. You know what? I was looking at the YouTube chat, Sister Marisol. I see Brother Roger Villegas Jr. His favorite food is I think he's answering it. Is it chamorro cookies?
Oh, yes. Yes, Chamorro
It is
cookies. That's
definitely made here on
iconic.
Guam. Yes, there is a company that makes it. I
Yes.
think he's craving for it.
That was actually one thing that we gave out at our wedding to share Chamorro culture
Oh,
with everyone
yes.
before we moved to Guam
The,
because
the
I was
little
so
small
the very
bags.
small bags. Yes,
Yes.
so cute.
It's almost, how do you describe it? Like super dried
Um,
cookies? Not super
you know,
dried,
if
but
you took a chocolate chip cookie and like shrank it down and made it extra crunchy,
yeah.
they're about this big, maybe.
Oh yeah, they're very small. It's almost like
Very
cereal
small.
size.
And that's what makes them so addicting sometimes.
Yes.
You know, it's hard to not finish that whole bag.
I believe brother RJ is also responding. Says yes, it's really good.
Very good. And they have different flavors too. So they have the original, which is like chocolate chip and macadamia nut. And then they have like chocolate only. And then they
That's
have
true.
coconut, a coconut version.
You know
which
what?
is
I don't
also
think I've
really-
ever tried the coconut one, but
It's very strong.
curious.
Very, very strong coconut flavor.
So we have so many brethren that are also tuning into our YouTube chat. We are gonna definitely try to read a lot of it here on our in our broadcast this evening. Sorry.
Definitely.
But lastly, I want to ask you, Sister Maricel, before we start on our next segment, describe the food here or tomorrow food here in one word. What would it be?
Comforting.
I agree. You know what? I feel if I really want comfort food, I want to go eat like a a plate of like red rice and all mixed of all the barbecues.
Yes.
Barbecue sticks. Or yes, that is my comfort food. So yes, I agree. We'll talk about it later. But yes, we do have another segment that's coming by, and we want to have Marisol try to play this with us. So, could you tell what time is it? All right, it
I
is
love that jingle.
game time. I know, it's so cute. Thank you to Sister Eliza from the local congregation of Manila, always helping us with new jingles here on INC Radio. So thank you again for that. Yes, it is game time, Sister Marisol.
All right, let's
Since
go.
you are a newbie here in the District of Micronesia and on Guam, we have a game for you. So, Kuya, let's go ahead and show. Guess the Chamorro food.
Okay, let's see how I
Okay,
do.
let's see. Let's try. Uh, have it on the big screen. Clear tech. Okay, I'm sure you know
this one.
What is it?
That's chicken calaguin.
In the background. My team said it's seasick. It's not seasick, but it is. Clear tech. What is it?
Yay!
Yay! Chicken calaguin. I feel like this one is like missing the pepper.
I know this one. Well, maybe are those green onions or
Yeah, that's
maybe
green onions.
green peppers.
Or maybe it could be green
Because
peppers.
sometimes they can be greenish, right?
That's correct. Yes. So let's go ahead and check out the next picture.
Ooh, this is my favorite
We
snack.
haven't talked about this. That's right. What is it?
This is chamorro empanadas. Yay!
Chamorro empanadas, definitely a staple here on Guam. It's really good.
Yes.
It's fried. You usually want to eat this right away when it's hot. You don't want it to be like sitting because the texture of the outside of that, the crunchiness, it's gonna go away.
Yes.
Yeah. But inside there's a filling and it is like ground rice, but it's cooked for sure. Achote, which is the red flavoring that you would see in red rice, and then of course if you want chicken in there or beef, and of course if you want pepper, like hot pepper, you put it in all in there. It's so
I always
good.
try to get one chicken one and one rice one, and when I'm on the go, I eat both.
It's good. It's a really light, maybe a breakfast thing or maybe a snack thing. But it's usually found only in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
cannot.
have to rush to go get it.
Yeah, you have to rush to get it because not a lot of people make this, and it goes off the shelves really fast.
Yes.
So next one, Tech, let's go see if Sister Marisol can get it.
Ooh, this is one I'm surprised we didn't talk about actually.
That's right. This is something
Finadani.
And you know, some people who are new to this area, when they describe it, they're like, "What is this sauce that you always put like paired with your meat or you put it on your rice?" And it's called finadani. Honestly, it's only like a few ingredients. soy sauce, vinegar, onions, and last
Everyone
one is
makes
sweet.
it different
Yeah,
and uniquely.
that's true.
No matter where you go, whether it's someone's house or this restaurant or that restaurant, you'll know them by either their finadeni or their denancy.
The Nancy's another thing. That's actually it's like a sauce paste here, and it's spicy.
It's like Chamorro hot sauce.
Yeah, like Chamorro hot sauce. We love to make our own hot sauces. Um, so next one, Clean Tech. Let's go see if Sister Marissa can get that.
Ooh, this is my favorite.
That is
Tenectec.
Connect Tag. Yes, that is actually a screenshot from my video that I have made
Oh wow,
a
that's
few
so
years ago.
good.
So yeah, I had my dad. Shout out to my dad, Kamani. He's the one who was the chef that put everything together. I just recorded him.
Yay.
But yes, that's his version of beef tenactac. So you kind of know it. Is that the last one, Attack? I forgot. Do we have one more? I think we do.
Ooh.
Ooh, let's keep that
Ooh.
up there. Okay, because I didn't.
Everyone's getting hungry now.
I really didn't want any. I didn't want to talk about this one because we're gonna actually show a picture,
Yes.
and the picture is. This is what is it?
Are we talking about
Everything.
just the protein or everything? This
Everything.
is what in Chamorro cuisine is called a fiesta plate.
Yes, the Chamorro Fiesta plate. Why? Because you have red rice, you have the calaguin, you have the corn. Sometimes it varies.
Mhm.
You have the barbecues. That is barbecue chicken, or it could be barbecue beef. Um, some
Tinola
of them,
chutney,
tinola chutney, yes,
ribs.
dried beef, barbecue beef, or it could be a barbecue spare rib. So,
Mhm.
this, yes, it's my comfort
So
food.
good.
So, I didn't want to talk about it because we're gonna show a picture of it. But yes, Marissa, you know a lot of things.
Yay!
Here, good job. So
It's
you know,
thanks to Brother Neil and Sister Arlene and the crew for showing me around over the past year.
yes, and thank you, Tech, for showing that for us. I hope we didn't get everybody like hungry, because definitely I was hungry all over again
Mhm.
for that. But yes, thank you so much for playing. We have so many brethren who are tuned into our broadcast this evening. We want to give that shout out to them. So, Sister Marisol, I'll help you out.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We have our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, greeting good evening, full brethren from Micronesia. Enjoy the show. Greetings to our DM, Kajovan Sapio Jr. and his family, and to my wonderful wife, Ka Michelle, and daughter, Bam Bam. Brother Roger Villegas says, good evening po to our District Minister, Brother Joven Sapio Jr. and family po. Good evening po to our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan and family po. And we have our District CFO, Overseer, hello po to our District Minister Kajovan Superior Jr. and Assistant District Minister Kajulius Malbanan. Happy belated po Camille Maloto and advance happy birthday po ka Jelson Guillermo. And that's
Happy
from Brother
belated!
Roger Manzanillo Jr.
Yes, happy belated birthday, Sister Mills.
From other districts po, we have user Poging Charles. He is watching from Cabayas, GWS, locale of Mangahan, district of Quezon City. We have Mario Oka tuning in from the Philippines, and he's greeting from the locale of Brixtonville, district of Caloocan North. And Rami Masarke says, good evening po, happy watching po.
Ah, yes. We love the conversation on the YouTube chat. So thank you, Sister Marisol, for
Mhm.
saying all of that. We want to mention a little bit of other brethren who have mentioned different foods here in Guam, or in the island of on our islands.
Mhm.
Dear Kevin Galvez, hello po. Yeah, he said there is deer Calaban, but he will not eat it. He said no thanks.
I was so surprised to learn that there were deer on the island.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
And there's a big difference as far as I know. Deer up north and deer south of the island,
Mhm.
they have different tastes. I don't.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I have not tried either, so I'll take your word for it.
it's okay. I tried it once, but not so much after that.
Gotcha.
Sister Jade Pasia, love your answer. She said dessert wise, I love Letizas, of course. She mentioned that, and Benelos.
Oh my goodness.
We forgot to mention that.
Yes.
One of our crew members said Benelos is, what was it? Donuts.
Basically, it's like donut holes.
Right.
Yeah,
Donut
it's
hole.
same shape but a little bit thicker and always paired with usually a fruit or something made from, like, you can make it out of taro, you can make it out of
That's
bananas, you
true.
can make it out of, sometimes people will like infuse mango.
Yes.
Those are really good too. So a lot of different
We
flavors.
have to shout out to Sister Michelle Malabanan because she said she hasn't really tried tomorrow food. So when you come here, Sister
We
Michelle,
will be ready full.
we'll be ready for you. Maybe you can be our taste tester one day here on IC Radio pretty soon. But hopefully we can have you taste test all the different tomorrow foods
Mm-hmm.
here in the island of Guam or also there in the island of Saipan. Another thing is, of course, Sister Erin Villegas Jr. Villegas, sorry, Erin Villegas. She said, "Yes, it's okay eating raw fish." I think that's a different conversation. I'm not sure what it is all about, but yes, empanada for sure. Sister Jade also mentioned that. Is there anything else you would like to shout out?
I know that a lot of our listeners there in the chat are now hungry based on what I'm reading.
That's true. We want to shout out to Kashan, Ka Mike, and Ka Randy. They look hungry now po. That's what Ka Roger Villegas of Manzanilla Jr. said. That's true. Actually, Brother Roger is actually next to us, isn't it, Sister Marissa?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Hello, Paul. Thank you for being such an active chatter. He has the number one spot so far. And number two is Brother Matt, and number three is Sister Jade Pasio. So congratulations, Paul, for tonight's broadcast. Now we want to go mention what is happening next week here in the District of Micronesia. Of course, we are going to be celebrating our 110th anniversary of the Iglesianicristo Church of Christ. And then also we have definitely other activities. 111th. Thank you for correcting me, my team. 111th anniversary of the Church of Christ. This coming week, not this coming weekend, but the next following weekend. But we also want to mention that the local congregation of Jigo is going to be having a CWS activity called Sweeney Says Humility. Okay. And also, lastly, at the end of the month, we are going to have a ASL alphabet learning. That's in the local congregation of Cobblerville. So that's sign language, and they're gonna learn the alphabet. So definitely get to reinforce our sign language skills, right? And that is great activity to launch all over again here in the District of Micronesia. And of course, we want to mention next week's topic, Sister Marissa.
So the work never ends here in Micronesia. Super excited for all of those upcoming activities and lots to celebrate this month of July, especially with the 111th anniversary of the church. So with that being said, next weekend we have our next broadcast, Friday, July 25th at 9:30 Chamorro Standard Time. And next week's topic is going to be dessert. So dessert island picks. So stay tuned for that, and we look forward to seeing everyone for that discussion next week.
That is right. So we also want to mention our end of the show thank yous, starting with Sister Marisol. Go ahead.
So first and foremost, we'd like to thank our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, as well as our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Iranio Manalo. And here on the home front, we can't forget to thank our District Minister, Brother Joven Sapilio Jr., our Assistant District Minister, Brother Julius Malabanan, as well as our CFO Overseer, Brother Roger Menzanilla Jr., and our DMA Advisor, Brother Roger Villegas Jr.
Awesome. Yes. And of course, thank you to my crew members who always support us here on INC Radio. That is starting with Sister Quinn, Sister Bam Bam, Sister Jillian, Brother RY, Brother Matt, Brother Judah, Brother Joff. And also here on the island of Guam, Sister Ann, Sister Faye, Sister Marisol, Sister Randy, Brother Michael, and Brother Sean. We also want to make a shout out and thank yous to our station manager, Brother Wally Tarai, and also our executive producer that's overseeing us here on INC Radio Micronesia, Brother Emmanuel Ndaya or Clea Manley. We want to have and thank you so much to all those who are viewing us here on INC Radio Micronesia. Want to say good night and good morning to anyone around the world or good afternoon. Hope you are having a wonderful day here in the District of Micronesia. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.